Hi, and welcome to EDUCROSSROADS podcast. I'm Dr. Barbara Flores Caballero, Faculty Advisor of the Future Teachers Club at Bronx Community College. I'm the creator and producer of this show. Join our hosts, students from the Future Teachers Club, as we explore the biggest issues in education through diverse voices, sharing stories and ideas that inspire and spark conversation. Spread the word. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Barbara Flores Caballero, Associate Professor in the Department of Education, Faculty Advisor of the Future Teachers Club, and producer of the EDUCROSSROADS podcast. Today, I have the pleasure of being here with Jitinder Walia, the Executive Director of the Early Childhood Center. How are you today?
I am doing great. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to share a bit about our work and the children and families we serve at Bronx Community College Early Childhood Center. Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. Let's start. Can you tell us a bit about your journey and what led you to become the Executive Director of the BCC Early Childhood Center?
Wow. My journey really began with a deep love for working with young children and families. I started in the classroom where I saw firsthand how early experiences shape a child's confidence, curiosity, and sense of belonging. Over time, I took on leadership roles that allowed me to support not just children, but the educators and families who guide them. Becoming executive director at BCC felt like a natural extension of that passion, combining my background in early education with the opportunity to serve a diverse community in the Bronx. BCC Early Childhood Center has allowed me to merge that passion with a purpose at a much larger scale. I just love being here every day. My car does autopilot when I come over here. It just has become a part of me.
Yes, and I'm a witness because you put your heart in everything you did in that center. The early years are such a critical period for development. How does the BCC Early Childhood Center approach supporting children's growth and learning during these foundational stages?
That's a wonderful question that you asked. We really focus on the whole child. Our approach integrates social emotional development, cognitive learning, and family engagement. Every classroom provides a nurturing, play-based environment that encourages exploration and problem solving. You're in early childhood, so you know how important that is. Our teachers use observation and reflection to tailor activities to each child's developmental needs, and we build strong partnerships with families so that learning continues at home. It's about creating a joyful, meaningful early experience for every child based on their needs. It's not about us, it's about the children. We're raising the future generation, and it is on us to do a good job. Along with the children, we are also educating the student parents that you send us in the building. So your student interns come over here, and we want to be a good role model for them. So when they go out there in the field, they're able to almost mimic what we do in our classroom. So trying to be a model program, but at the same time, making a difference in the lives of children and their parents.
And we teach in the Department of Education both everything about foundational stages. Yes. And I love what you do in that center.
Thank you.
Your center serves families from diverse backgrounds, and this for me is super important. What strategies have you found most effective in building trust and strong partnerships with parents and caregivers?
So building trust begins with listening. We create multiple spaces for families to share their voices, from daily drop-off conversations to family workshops and cultural celebrations, one of which is going to be tomorrow, our big annual fall festival.
I love it.
Which I look forward to seeing you there and enjoying the children. We have about 20 departments that have actually signed up. The participation amongst the campus department is so great, the enthusiasm, because they all love the tiny Broncos. We honor the different languages, traditions, and the strengths that families bring. When parents see that we value who they are and what they know about their child, a real partnership develops. It just develops naturally because they see that we care, and that's what's important. Regular engagement events and consistent support strengthens those relationships. And teaching each family as an individual. This is not an ID number. It's a human being. It's a family, and each family has a different need, and trying to meet their need as to where they are is what's important to us. And we try to do our best, but we are also very blessed with a lot of support from people like you. People on campus. I have a lot of wonderful friendships that I have created in the last 16 years that everybody is so supportive, especially for the Early Childhood Center. And best of all, I have an amazing support system in my VP, Dr. Manny Lopez, who's always there to support us in any way he can.
He's excellent.
Yes. I am really, really grateful for the amazing support I have. But the entire campus, from the president to the vice presidents, every department person, in administration has always been supportive of the Early Childhood Center.
And I like what you mentioned, because everything starts with communication. And you mentioned listening. That part is important. When I talk in my classes about emotional intelligence, that part is really important, because then you can connect. What you explained right now, you can connect with others and do relations.
Absolutely.
Networking.
Yes.
As an executive director, how do you balance the administrative responsibility of running a center with the mission-driven work of ensuring quality education and care for children?
So it's definitely a balance of heart and strategy. I would say heart is important to me because it comes from a place of love and passion. On one hand, there's compliance, budgeting, and operations, and we all know how important that is. All essentials for keeping the center running smoothly. Yes, that's very important. But I never lose sight of why we are here. What is the reason we are here? We are here for the children. So I make it a point to stay connected with the classrooms, to mentor staff, and to ensure our decisions reflect our mission, providing high quality, inclusive early childhood education. Every policy and decision connects back to quality, equity, and care, because you can have policies and procedures, but if you do not understand the families and where it connects, it's just not going to work.
It's impossible.
It's just not. And that's why I said, yes, it's heart and strategy, but it's more heart, making sure that it works for my families, my children in the South Bronx. Because maybe my strategy will not work in Manhattan, but it works over here because I'm meeting the needs of my families.
Love it. My families. That is the key. Early childhood educators often face challenges related to resources, funding, and professional development. How does your team overcome these challenges and continue to innovate?
Collaboration is the key. As I said to you before we started this, that I have the most amazing team on this campus that helps me make my job look easy. It's not, but it's easy because I have an amazing team. Every single person in my building is there because they have a passion for children. We partner with the college, local organizations, and grant programs to bring in new opportunities for our children and staff. We also invest in professional development, empowering our teachers to grow as reflective practitioners and leaders. Creativity and advocacy go hand in hand. We find ways to stretch resources without compromising on the quality of care. Our team's passion and innovation keeps us moving forward even when the resources are light. So every year, my staff goes and attends the conferences for the national campus-based childcare, And we also make sure that we send our staff to attend the National Association of Education for Young Children, which, NACY gives you accreditation. About 7% of childcares in the United States get that accreditation. And Bronx Community Early Childhood Center is one of the only programs that is nationally accredited within CUNY that accepts children from 6 weeks of age.
Bravo! Yes. Congratulations!
So we do have other programs that are accredited, but we take them at 6 weeks old. Currently, my youngest child in the building is about 4 months. They came to me when they were 3 months old. So we take a lot of pride in that, but that happens by making sure we give support to our staff. I also have a professional consultant that comes twice a month to do individualized professional development, because not every teacher is at the same level. So meeting the needs of the teachers, if I'm not going to meet the needs of the teachers, how am I going to expect them to meet the needs of my parents and children? So that's very important. So we try to do the best we can.
Excellent. Every center has its unique opportunities and challenges. What would you say are the biggest challenges at the BCC Early Childhood Center right now?
Like many programs, we face the ongoing challenge of supporting staff retention and sustainability, especially in a field that often is undervalued, and you know that. We're also navigating how to best meet the evolving needs of families, from mental health supports to flexible scheduling. But each challenge pushes us to rethink how we serve our community with compassion and innovation. These challenges also push us to keep adapting and advocating for greater support. But if you were to say, name one thing that you are facing right now, there's nothing that I face that we cannot handle because of an amazing team that I have. And it can be anything. And we get together, we huddle together, and we figure out a plan. And that's what challenges are, we have to overcome them. It's there. We can't sit back and not move on because we're taking care of the youngest population on this campus.
The future.
So we have to make sure that we make it work. So, it works.
It works, and I'm a witness. What role do you see community colleges like BCC playing in shaping the future of early childhood education, both for children and for the next generation of educators?
Lovely. Community colleges are the heart of the opportunity, as our president has said, right? We not only provide care and education for young children, but we are also training the next generation of early childhood professionals. You know that. You're sending me your interns, and they come and they're experiencing it. That dual role as a lab site and as a learning community is very powerful. We are helping future educators see what high-quality, inclusive early education looks like in action. It is a powerful model of education, supporting education across generations. We follow the two-generation approach, and I always say that my job is to make sure I take care of children, right? That's my priority. Right. But I can't take care of them if I don't take care of their parents. Hence, I have to take care of the parents too. And I always say to the parents in the parent orientation that by default, I have to take care of you, because if I don't take care of you, you're not going to be able to connect with your child. But then here comes the third part. Some of them are already being taken care of by their grandparents. So then now it becomes a 3-generation approach. So we have to make sure we involve the whole family.
That is amazing.
And have a holistic approach about engaging them and making sure that the difference is made. So that's how we try to do it. But community colleges is the place to be, and we will keep on making a difference as best as we can and follow the leadership of our wonderful new president and take it from there.
And let me tell you, these parents, because some of these parents are my students, love you.
Thank you.
Day Center.
Thank you.
Because you do a really good, amazing work.
Thank you.
Looking ahead, what are your hopes or goals for the BCC Early Childhood Center in the next few years, and how do you envision its impact on the Bronx Community College?
So, I envision the center continuing to grow as a model of excellence and innovation in early childhood education, a place where families feel supported, where educators feel valued, and where children thrive. Our goal is to deepen our impact in the Bronx by strengthening family partnerships, expanding access, and continuing to advocate for the importance of early learning. Ultimately, our goal is to uplift the Bronx community through early learning.
It's awesome. Jitinder, where can people reach you for more information?
They can call the center at 718-289-5461. But I have to say thank you for giving me the privilege, but it really, truly is an honor and a privilege for me to work for Bronx Community College. And 16 years, I don't know where they flew by, but each day I come, I fall more and more in love with the families, the community, and all the people that I'm surrounded by. And my staff is awesome and amazing. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to share the word.
Thank you so much. Until next time. Thanks for listening to EDU Crossroads podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's conversation and found it inspiring. Don't forget to subscribe, share with others, and join us next time for more stories and ideas shaping the future of education. Spread the word.